Thank you. It's always an honor to be here to be a part of Habitat for Humanity's project. Usually when I go to events and we're doing groundbreaking, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to be part of actually building the homes that come afterwards, but with Habitat, whatever you say, what need me to do, I'm there for you. So we'll certainly pick up a shovel and plant flowers and do painting as well. You know, the sign behind me says, talks about restore. It's a very powerful word because when you are looking to rebuild community, you're trying to bring it back or restore it to where it provides opportunities for home ownership and for families. The American dream has always been about owning a home, raising a family, and being able to have neighborhood schools and to be able to have resources around to support. And I will say that, you know, we obviously here in California are affordable housing deprived, and we're continuing to push very aggressively to make sure that resources are in place and that there's support for local government and also for nonprofits to be able to do what you do best. And certainly I'm looking forward as we move forward with legislation in California with Pasadena and the mayor and his team to find ways of creating an opportunity for affordable housing throughout Pasadena, but certainly looking at creative ways of addressing the area where the 710 freeway was supposed to go but now is not, and for all the right reasons. And as we look to the future and we're mindful of the holistic needs of a community, certainly housing and affordability of housing is right at the top. But we're trying to be creative, and we're looking forward to the city of Pasadena and their support because they certainly have a track record, as Jim Wong pointed out, and with the leadership of Jim and Bill Wong, there certainly has been a creativity around addressing the issues of affordable housing. And this is not, as I said, restore is a more appropriate word to how we're looking to move forward in building communities. In this particular area, we've had in the past what they called urban renewal. Urban renewal was just turning on bulldozers and knocking down what was the fabric and culture of a community. And that included the area around the freeway. Those were neighborhoods that were occupied by people of color, African Americans, Asian Americans, churches. Friendship Baptist is the last vestige of a reminder of what that community embraced. And so this is an opportunity, not just in that area, but where Kings Village project popped up. It was supposed to be home ownership, and it did not materialize into home ownership. And so we've had to battle through those type of issues, but also creating a vibrant community also means bringing in parks, bringing in supermarkets, grocery stores, services that benefit a community and make it whole. And so I'm proud to be a part of working with my good friend, the mayor, over the years to address that in a way that builds community, that represents the integrity of community, that uses density in an appropriate way, this city for understanding how to target growth and development. And certainly for the nonprofits who have been so much a part of building the quality homes. The Perkins family, they had to fight tooth and nail against gangbangers and drug dealers to preserve this neighborhood. They laid a stake in the ground, and they made sure it was clear that they were going to fight for what was righteous and to create affordable housing for people who needed it, and to also to save the neighborhood from people who were here, who were good people, who were just trying to live their lives. The city of Pasadena and its programs in creating safe neighborhoods, all of that is woven together, which makes for a holistic representation of making neighborhoods prosperable and safe, and a place where families can play. I grew up in these neighborhoods. I rode my bike, I played. We didn't have any issues. So times change, but it's about restoring it back to what it was intended to be, knitting together the community and making it sure that there's home ownership, not just for wealthy, but for those who are least able to attain it. So I thank my colleague Judy Chu for her leadership in Congress and programs that she's able to get, and the fighting. Hopefully you will have more success this year with the budget and with the leadership, and things should go your way. Our fingers are crossed, knock on wood. But anyway, I want to thank all of the volunteers and the leadership at Habitat for Humanities and the City of Pasadena for your continued focus on what really matters, and that is building neighborhoods up for everybody. Thank you.